Why is Wall Street shaking with the latest bankruptcy news?
That's right. Experts like George Gammon have been analyzing the market closely.
In this video, we've condensed their invaluable insights into quick takeaways just for you.
George starts us off by exploring the implications of Wall Street's recent bankruptcies.
Stay tuned. Emily Brown shares her thoughts on how policy changes can shake investor confidence.
And we won't stop there. Tom Lee and Vince Lanci will delve into the effects on crypto and silver markets.
Remember, this content is for educational purposes and not investment advice. Today, we're exploring insights from George Gammon on the challenges facing Wall Street.
George emphasizes the need for investors to stay alert to significant shifts in the market.
George Gammon discusses how recent bankruptcies influence investor sentiment.
He suggests that market stability is increasingly at risk due to these financial events. George highlights financial distress indicated by a rise in bankruptcies.
This trend creates anxiety among investors as market conditions fluctuate. George notes that these bankruptcies might suggest underlying economic problems.
Confidence among investors may be shaken by significant corporate failures.
What does George foresee for investors during this volatility?
George anticipates potential market corrections, advising caution in investment strategies.
George concludes that investors must diligently monitor economic indicators.
He advises on adopting cautious investment strategies amid the prevailing uncertainty.
Today, we're focusing on the insights provided by Emily Brown and the perspectives of David Lin regarding the equity markets and the implications of recent economic policies.
Emily highlights the importance of monitoring economic policies as they can profoundly affect market conditions.
Emily Brown identifies uncertainty around economic policies as a critical risk for investors.
She cautions that this uncertainty can introduce volatility and lead to corrections within the equity markets.
How does Emily explain the relationship between trade policy and market stability?
Emily articulates that alterations in trade policy could destabilize markets, resulting in significant fluctuations. Emily points out that shifts in investor sentiment are crucial, as they might dictate subsequent market movements amidst prevailing uncertainties.
What significance do economic indicators hold, according to David Lin?
David emphasizes that closely tracking economic indicators can provide valuable insights for investors regarding potential market trends.
What forecasts does Emily Brown put forward regarding market movements?
Emily predicts potential downturns if economic policies become more stringent, and David concurs that existing trends support this outlook.
In conclusion, what strategies should investors adopt to handle this uncertainty?
Emily advises investors to stay informed on economic policies and indicators to make timely decisions, while David stresses the need to adjust strategies based on evolving conditions.
Welcome to Kitco News. Today we dig deep into the insights from the Mint CEO on the rising silver demand.
The CEO mentioned that we are witnessing a significant increase in silver demand amid ongoing supply challenges.
The Mint CEO indicates that the current demand for silver far exceeds what the market can supply.
This discrepancy is prompting reevaluations of investment strategies by many. Ongoing supply issues are critically impacting silver pricing, according to the Mint CEO.
Strategic thinking around these shortages could unveil new opportunities for savvy investors. The Mint CEO observes a noticeable trend. Investors are now perceiving silver as a hedge.
Such trends are reshaping investment strategies in a marked way. The Mint CEO foresees volatility in silver prices will continue due to underlying market factors.
This necessitates that investors be ready to modify their strategies accordingly. The Mint CEO stresses the importance of being informed on market changes for successful silver investments.
Investors should actively monitor the market to gain insights and capitalize on trends.
Today, we analyze the vulnerabilities in regional banks with expert Emily Brown, as discussed with host David Lin.
Emily outlines the key challenges regional banks face today.
Emily Brown discusses how rising interest rates are creating significant pressure on regional banks.
David Lin adds that if banks can't maintain liquidity, we may see increased failures.
What insights does Emily share about interest rate changes?
Emily explains that with rising rates, banks struggle to sustain profitability. Emily mentions that liquidity pressures may leave banks unable to meet customer withdrawal demands.
So panicked withdrawals could worsen the situation.
Exactly, depositor panic can greatly escalate liquidity issues.
What are Emily's predictions for the future of regional banks?
Emily predicts that without significant changes, regional banks may continue to collapse, leading to ongoing volatility in the market.
Emily highlights the need for investors to stay informed about regional bank stability.
David advises that diversifying investments will help manage potential risks as uncertainties persist.
Today, we're exploring Tom Lee's analysis of Ethereum's potential from the ARK Invest channel.
Tom highlights Ethereum's strong foundations that may lead to substantial growth in the coming years.
Tom Lee states that the expansion of decentralized finance will impact Ethereum's growth.
He emphasizes that the fundamentals will play a crucial role in supporting Ethereum's value long-term.
Tom describes how the demand for Ethereum is rising thanks to decentralized finance.
He states that as user engagement grows, Ethereum's relevance in the market strengthens. Tom describes that innovations are emerging which will enhance Ethereum's transaction capabilities.
These technological developments are vital for Ethereum's scalability. What does Tom Lee anticipate for Ethereum's future?
Tom forecasts that Ethereum is poised to reach new values as adoption increases.
Tom underscores the importance of monitoring decentralized finance trends for investors.
He advises evaluating Ethereum as a significant investment opportunity to harness its potential growth.
Today, we delve into the insights of Vince Lanci regarding the liquidity challenges in the silver market.
Vince discusses the significant issues that are currently affecting availability and pricing.
Vince Lanci highlights various factors contributing to the liquidity issues in silver.
He notes that supply chain disruptions are significantly impacting market stability.
Moreover, Vince emphasizes that investor behavior plays a critical role in demand dynamics.
Vince explains that reduced production at silver mines is causing supply issues.
This situation limits availability and contributes to rising prices. Vince discusses the current increase in investor interest in silver as an inflation hedge.
He anticipates that this behavior will lead to an optimistic outlook for prices.
What does Vince foresee for the silver market looking ahead?
He predicts that while price fluctuations will persist in the short term, there's an expectation for long-term growth.
In conclusion, Vince advises investors to remain vigilant about silver supply news in order to navigate this complex market.
He underscores the importance of understanding the current dynamics for effective trading.
What an insightful discussion we've had today. Each guest offered unique perspectives on pressing financial issues.
Totally. Vince Lanci highlighted those liquidity challenges in the silver market, which are really intriguing.
And don't forget Tom Lee's enthusiastic take on Ethereum. It's like he believes in its potential as the backbone of digital finance.
Right, but Emily Brown raised critical points about regional banking vulnerabilities, something we should keep our eyes on, especially with interest rates rising.
Speaking of interest, the Mint CEO pointed out rising silver demand and supply shortages. It's a game changer for investors.
True, and let's not overlook George Gammon warning about Wall Street bankruptcies. That's a wave of trouble for market stability.
It's fascinating how they all agreed on the importance of liquidity and economic indicators shaping market strategies.
Yet there are stark differences in focus, especially regarding what drives these market fluctuations.
If these insights sparked your interest, please like and subscribe. Your support motivates us to continue bringing you expert analyses.
Absolutely. And you won't want to miss our next deep dive into economic trends that could impact investors like you.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below.
See you all in the next video.